Hi, this is Knockalarks, and I am going to review the non-scale LMHG, which I think means limited high grade Eva-01 Type F. And I was supposed to be changing my camera because this thing's got horrible quality. But when I went to use my phone, that just didn't work out. I couldn't see what I was doing because it's not a flip phone, it's a touchscreen. So I had to hold it up against something. And then I used my other camera and that didn't work. So I'm just gonna have to get me a new camcorder. So until then, this piece of crap is gonna have to tide you guys over. And if you're wondering what's behind the Blue Destiny Unit 1, my favorite, well, for now. So I want to illustrate the extreme posability of this guy. Right now he's bent over all the way, and I dare you to try this with any of your Gundams, because it won't work. And excuse my hands covered in paint, I was painting a fence. You just show off how amazing this thing is. It is, for $25, you get basically a master grade model. It's high grade, but there's only two lines in the Eva model series, is the LMHG and the high grade line. And I don't think the high grade line's any good. I've never tried them. This is my first Eva model. But the thing is just crazy. The coloration is almost perfect. There's just a few areas where you need a thing, and see, it's not even in the camera. I even have the camera elevated, but there's only a few areas that need some orange and a little bit of panel lining. But besides that, it's already got all its colors. It's super tall. Here's the 1:144 Blue Destiny Unit 1. That thing is tiny. Tiny. Look at, compared to it, my 1:144 just feel like little toys lately because I've been dealing with all 1:100s and master grades and stuff. And here's Johnny Raiden's Zaku, and the tip of the antenna just about comes to the top of the shoulder of the Eva. So you can see how tall that thing is. It's massive. It really is. It's probably around probably 1 to 90 scale. No, not that much. Maybe 1 to 95, because bigger than 1:100s. All of mine, actually, except for my Perfect Xeon, of course. Okay, so colors. You have this dull reddish pink, bright orange, dull purple right here. That's actually most of the things covered in. It's a dull purple. Then the bright purple that you would associate with the normal Unit 1. This is the Type F armor from 2 of the games and a couple of the Super Robot Tyson games, I believe. Then you have this gray. And as you can notice, it's rickety. It's not cheap. It's just because it's not like a blocky look. It's more humanoid, so it's a little less stable. So, but it's totally worth it. The weapons are amazing too. And I do need to panel line it. I generally panel line after I do my reviews. I'm actually going to pull this piece off. That's the worst piece of this model. The only really bad thing I could say about it, actually. Besides that it has some difficulty standing up sometimes. Now the head has that whitish blue jaw area. Then it has a green sticker on the chin, a green sticker that wraps around the horn, and then stickers on the eyes. And they added a nice gimmick. The jaw can open. It's not supposed to come off. It does come off all the time though. But I open it too much and can open. And this piece is, I don't know, I'm gonna keep it off for the review. It's supposed to go here, But I think it's a stupid design choice. It doesn't fit in right. There's nothing keeping it in really. And this piece just stands up in front of the face, and it's not good. Now, what you can also do with this thing is if you pull the head forward, the neck, I'll explain the articulation later. I'm just going to move these to the side to show you guys better. They add another nice little gimmick. These things are fucking amazing. You pull this piece up, pull that gray piece up, fold it forward, and the purple piece underneath. Then you pull this piece up, and out pops the pilot capsule. Entry caps? I don't remember what it's called. That sucks. I'm a big Eva fan. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah. So they actually have that in there. I'm assuming it's on all the other models too, which is really nice. So on to articulation, which is intensely amazing. We have the head, which can go 360, up and down a little bit. It can't go too far. But then the neck has a joint, so it can go forward and back. And it's cool because the neck will actually move forward. It's not just stuck in the joint. Look in the orange right there. The neck is actually moving with the head. Arms, these shoulder pieces can go forward and side to side. Whatever. They just rotate where they are. Arms can go 360. Then in here, this is more like the red piece. That is a ball joint, so you get a full range of more movement there. And then there's a tiny bit here. It's not much. This chest area, it's not much. It's like it barely affects anything. And the arms, can bend that far at the elbows because that part is sticking out, and that far forward. Hands are on ball joints. These are the rubber hands, and a lot of this model is super sharp, especially these hands. I actually cut myself on one of the parts. I don't remember what it was. I think it was one of the weapons. That's how sharp the plastic is. And if I press my finger hard enough, it would draw blood. I'm not even lying. It's that sharp. And I was painting, so my hands are all covered in paint. Not a Gundam offense. And the crowning joy I feel of this model for me is, well, the main reason it's rickety. It's also the main reason it's amazing. This whole middle section, it's 3 separate pieces, so you can get all of that movement going. And that's just not something you get from Gundams ever. There isn't a single Gundam out there, I think, that could match that kind of posability in that area. And now the legs, they're on ball joints, but the thing is, this part is separate from the gray part in there, so it can go independently in and out. And then the leg itself can go, it can probably do a 360, but for right now I'll just show you can go without pushing anything around. I can do this with it. Maybe it'll stand. Maybe. No, I'm not gonna try it. It'll take too long. The parts also don't connect as well together as Gundams do. There's a lot of seams that show, but nothing a little glue and some sanding won't fix. Knees double jointed will bend that far back. Like, he's fairly heavily armored, so there's some trouble. So there's some trouble with the movement is hampered, but it's not bad. And then it can go up that far on the double joint. Then these are rockets on the knees. I don't know why, but they're rockets on the knees, and they can go out and forward. And then there's a space in them I don't know what that's for. I don't know what purpose that serves. But they're there. So